I hope you're all enjoying the latest release of Abdu'l-Bahá's Prayer for New York City. If you haven't heard it yet, it's linked in the description below. Today I thought I'd share with you another vignette about Abdu'l-Bahá's time in New York, which contains an important life lesson. So I was thinking while reading this particular story how sometimes amidst the stresses and tensions of modern life, we can sometimes act towards people that we haven't met in person. Maybe we've met them from behind a computer screen or a phone, in ways that we wouldn't necessarily act towards them if we just met them and got to know them a little bit. And this simple act of associating with each other, getting to know each other, was something that Abdu'l-Bahá really placed a great deal of importance on. And in fact, it seems so simple, but he saw it as a really important remedy for many of the social problems of the world. And in fact, he once wrote in one of his writings, "See ye no strangers, rather see all men as friends, for love and unity come hard when ye fix your gaze on otherness." So today's vignette, it illustrates the importance of getting to know each other in person before we make judgments on each other or take rash decisions against each other, because this is the story of the time when Abdu'l-Bahá was evicted from his hotel in New York. So when Abdu'l-Bahá was staying at this particular hotel in New York City, obviously there was a lot of activity and additional work being generated due to his presence there, and the hotel staff were, they were getting overrun with all these comings and goings and people coming in and making inquiries, and the hotel management felt like they wanted to get rid of this guest called Abdu'l-Bahá, who was generating all these extra tasks and work for them. And so, without really knowing Abdu'l-Bahá or even making any effort to meet him, the hotel management evicted him. And on the day that Abdu'l-Bahá was leaving the hotel, naturally he and his companions, they were, packing up their bags, and they were walking through the hotel lobby, leaving. And there in the lobby, the hotel management and staff, they met him. And when they met him, of course, their feelings completely changed. And one of Abdu'l-Bahá's companions, Mahmoud, recorded this moment in his diary. He said, "When the people of the hotel saw his great kindness and favor at the time of his departure, they were ashamed of their conduct and begged him to stay longer, but he would not accept." So I think this is just an example of really how important it is to just meet each other, talk to each other, get to know each other before we judge each other or take actions against each other, because this hotel in New York went and threw out the best guests they could have had, and when they realized what they had done, it was already too late. Hi there, I'm doing these short videos throughout 2021 in honor of the centenary of the passing of Abdu'l-Bahá, whose writings are the basis of my new album, Home of Light, which is coming out one song at a time throughout the year. All these short stories come from this book, Vignettes from the Life of Abdu'l-Bahá by Annamarie Honnold, and I hope these little anecdotes give us some glimpses into Abdu'l-Bahá's life during this special year. Also, if you'd like a copy of the album, since Home of Light has been made through the support of so many friends around the world, I've decided to give it away as a gift on behalf of everybody who helped to make it. So if you'd like to receive the album, you can sign up at my website, lukeslott.com. It's linked in the description below. And in November, prior to the centenary itself, you'll receive the album as a gift in celebration of Abdu'l-Bahá's life. So I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if you'd like to hear the story behind the album, you can check out my podcast, A Story of Light, also linked in the description below.